What's going on? What's going on? My boxing heads, we are back. 1 second. Goodfella Sports TV. Definitely appreciate everybody for rolling through. Salute all the way around, man. Definitely appreciate everybody for checking out the channel. And later we'll be going live on with an everything stream, mainly topic around Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. We'll talk a little bit of other stuff as well going on. The Cali Enigma is going to hop on with me later and talk about that situation real in depth. Try to keep it as clean as possible. Shout out to Mark Wonderlick already in the building. You know, Utah in the house. Salute. Darcy Marcel, salute. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, shout out to everybody that been checking us out on Facebook, checking us out on Instagram. The whole shebang, bang, bang, bang. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys do not eat any Romanian lettuce. Romanian lettuce is causing kidney failures, causing people to get sick. So no Romanian lettuce in the United States, especially in California, Michigan, Jersey, Ohio, Wisconsin, California. If I miss anybody, those are the states. Maryland, Massachusetts, all been reported of cases of the E. coli that's been in the Romanian lettuce. So, yeah, make sure y'all be out on the lookout for that. Also, we not drinking and driving this Thanksgiving, man. Make sure you get your Uber, Lyft, or a place to crash or a way to the crib. But I just got some news that Rob Brandt, we kind of knew this was coming. Rob Brandt, after beating Ryota Murata, he has signed with Top Rank. It don't really matter. You know, he beat Ryota Murata. Murata's considering retiring or taking the Rob Brandt rematch. So it is what it is. Another case of a gold medalist sucking as a professional fighter and Ryota Murata. Okay. But that was one of the Triple G dream fights. It didn't happen. Mr. Lockhart, salute. JC, salute. You know, so I'm probably go live around 7-ish, 7:30-ish about another live stream, a non-boxing topic. But Boris Martirosyan said he is probably going to take legal action towards the WBC. Said it on Twitter. He said the WBC has hurt me in my boxing. They keep playing with my ranking for years now. It's time for justice. Ever thought? I think he meant never thought I would do this, but it's time to take legal action against the WBC. I'll drop that link in the description so y'all can read that tweet. And he must be talking about years ago. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, he shouldn't be ranked at 160 at all. But he's definitely right. I don't think he's the fighter that I thought would jump in and take legal action versus the WBC. I thought it would be more of the lines of Jamal Charlo or somebody else that has some that's going through some BS with the WBC. But yeah, it's time for somebody to take action towards the WBC and sue them. It's time for somebody to finally make these sanction belt bodies all be stationed in America, because the majority of their money come from America, from fighters fighting on U.S. soil. So why should they be sanctioned in other countries, Switzerland, North America, South America, Switzerland, you know, the North Pole, the South Pole? Why should they be sanctioned there when all their money is coming from here? You know what I'm saying? That just don't make no sense. And I'm definitely with Boris Martirosyan suing Chicago Bulls. Salute. I'm definitely with them need to be sued, because they have no consistency amongst their rules, man. It's nothing consistent about the WBC rules. Everything is subjective, and everything can be moved by Mauricio Suleiman Jr. word, by a vote, or in other terms, moved by money. You know what I'm saying? You know, and at the end of the day, Austin Trout was going to sue. I can't remember the sanctions body he was going to sue, but I guess they settled that behind closed doors. That was like a year ago, maybe not even a year ago. So, yeah, man, you know, take action. I'm with Boris Martirosyan taking action versus WBC. I hope you win. I hope you bankrupt the WBC. And, you know, what's going on? Willie Williams, Chicago in the house, Shot Town. You know, Lockhart, about time somebody the Charlos needed to follow suit. Yeah, they need to follow suit. Soon as the WBC ordered Charlo to fight somebody else, I'll sue the hell out of them. You know, The WBO was the WBO. Yep. These sanctioned belt bodies, most of them get away with murder, man. LDTB, salute. They get away with murder, man, and they allowed to get away with it, man. And hopefully, you know, they work something out. But yeah, man, it's no consistency amongst their rankings. You know, each sanctioned belt body, you know what I'm saying, you know, got guys in each weight class, you know, that don't deserve to be ranked. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no formula about who should be ranked or who shouldn't be ranked. You got guys you never heard of ranked. And how the hell did Walter K become the #1 contender for Demetrius Andrade? He hadn't fought outside the continent of Africa. You know, that just made for a disgusting fight. That wasn't no competitive fight. You know, if that fight was on PBC or ESPN, people be killing people for that fight. SJ Fish 1-on-1, salute. Yeah. If Triple G don't take the Charlo title eliminator, and then, you know, he go over to the zone and get the WBC title shot, then what the hell are the rules for it then? They shouldn't sanction Canelo versus Triple G. I dropped that video this morning. I did that last night, but I decided to drop it this morning. Then what the hell are the rules for it then? Y'all feel me? I don't get it. You don't get it, man. So, you know, at the end of the day, if Triple G get a Canelo shot without following the rules before Charlo, if I'm Charlo, I'm suing. Me and Broner Martirosyan both suing. I caught some of the press conference today, man. I'll talk about it. Just give me 1 second. Make sure I hit the like button. I definitely appreciate it. You know, they got to drop Triple G out. He can't fight for the WBC and not follow the rules. You know, but hey, salute to Broner Martirosyan, man. Yeah, sue the WBC. I'm with it. Ever since that, I mean, it probably always been a joke. But ever since Mauricio Suleiman Jr. took over, it's been a super duper joke. You know what I'm saying? Bottom of Cali, salute. Marcel say, see, he tired the WBA route, but Brandt upset that. Yep. So he don't want to fight Rob Brandt for whatever reason it is, because he don't bring the money that Ryota might have brought in Japan. What's going on, bro? Sulu Immortal, salute. He don't bring that money. You know, they don't want to fight the brothers, man. For real. They don't want to fight the brothers. That's what it boiled down to. Triple G ain't trying to fight no brothers. Danny Jacobs scared him from that. He don't want to fight no brothers. He don't want to fight no brothers. But hey, let the WC do what they do, man. Charlo better take a hard stance, man, with that situation. Because if he don't, he let them play him, you know, he's going to end up like Elder Alvarez. He's going to be at middleweight for 2 years, and all he's going to have is an interim title moving up to 168. And people, he's going to be 30 years old. People still going to be like, you know, who did he beat? So it got to be, you know, it got to be in his control. You know, he got to control this situation, take a hard stance, and at least get his sanctioned belt money back with money on top of that. Because I say if Charlo was to sue and people say just give him sanctioned belt money back, nah, that ain't good enough. Because, okay, I'm getting money back that you already gave me that y'all probably going to tax. So I need something on top of that money that they already took, because I lost my ranking in the IBF. I lost my ranking in the WBO. I lost my ranking in the WBA by taking this WBC interim title. So I need money on top of money. But Bonnet said he's suing the WBC because he tired of them playing with his ranking. You know, I'll read the tweet again, and I put the tweet in the description. Almighty Law, salute. What else we got in here? BE, what was it? BME Gangster. What's going on? You got the tweet right here. It says that the WBC has hurt me in my boxing. They keep playing with my rankings for years now. It's time for justice. Ever thought I'd do this, but it's time to take legal action against the WBC. That's what he said. There's time to take action versus WBC. I'm with him. You know, I don't know what his gripe is about, but hey, it is what it is. I support his grind fully, man. Forget the WBC, man. They turning out to be the worst sanctioned belt body at all. You know, but let's talk about Pacquiao and Broner, man. Broner clown Pacquiao, you know, over his taxes, man. You know, he clowned him. I'm gonna play the audio for y'all, man. Give me a second. Turn up. I want my ringer. Hold on. I just want to play this clip for y'all. Some more news came in. I'll read it later. Hold on. Here you go. Right,
I wasn't going to come up here and say a lot of Asian jokes, but...
Hold on.
Oh, now y'all just don't see Manny Pacquiao beating me. And before he beat me, he got a better chance of becoming a driving instructor. If I'm just saying, though, like, I really wasn't going to come up here and say a lot of Asian jokes, but... Oh, now y'all get it, huh? Driving. Now y'all get it. Driving instructor. All right. But you know, I look at it like, you know, Manny Pacquiao, you know, he is Asian, but you know, after looking at his life, you know, let's look at it. He drink Hennessy. He promote Hennessy. He fuck his money up, fuck up his taxes. Shit, if you ask me, he a black fighter.
Thank Al Himan and BBC Boxing, of course, MP Promotion, TJP Promotion, Mayweather Promotion, MP Promotion. I promote you.
Well, that's Broner. That's Broner and Pacquiao going at it, and Broner talking about he basically black because he drink and promote Hennessy. He messes taxes up. He messes money up. Says he's a black fighter. Salute to CB Sports TV in the building. Make sure y'all subscribe to CB Sports, please. Hassan, what's going on, brother? Well, funny VADA testing rankings and special treatment for certain fighters. Yep, Almighty Laws definitely agree. But yeah, Broner was in vintage in rare form today. You know, joking about you know, Pacquiao tax problems and stuff of that nature. And Pacquiao took it all. He took it all in stride, man. He didn't get all malicious and mad and mad at him. He gonna put them paws on him when it comes time. But yeah, man, that was a funny moment in the press conference. Broner sold it real well. Pacquiao came back with a little jab. You know, we about 2 months out from that fight. There's no undercard being announced. You know, Broner look like he may not make weight, but I'm sure he'll be professional and make weight. You know, but I want to know what the card looking like. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they notified the fighters they want to participate in the televised portion. So yeah, that'd be something to look at. But yeah, it was a straight press conference. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have a great press conference unless you got, you know, two guys that's really gonna go at a verbal assault or like that. But you know, Broner makes up for Pacquiao's lack of verbal attack. But Pacquiao took some shots today. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, notifications been messing up around YouTube. Make sure I smash the like button. David Thomas say Tank said he don't know why Pac and Broner smiling at each other. He right, man, because Tank is a mean fighter, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Pacquiao is just, he's silly, man. You know, he like to laugh, and Broner's silly. He like to laugh. So it is what it is. Different. Some guys get angry for fights. You know, some guys taking a stride, and some guys have a neutral attitude. But hey, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, put this guy in. Get out of here. Man, all right. Give me 1 second. Gotta block this guy. There we go. Appreciate it. CB Sports TV. So he associates being alcoholic, financial issues with blacks. I find that corny. I would agree. You know, I would agree. I wouldn't say that was corny. I said that was ignorant. But just knowing Broner is trying to be all in fun and game. I mean, what else do you expect from Adrian Broner? But ignorance when he being silly like that. You know, but hey, the same guy that said he voting for Donald Trump because of his taxes. So it don't nothing surprise me they come out Adrian Broner mouth. You know, and him taking a shot at Manny Pacquiao tax situation. I think that was a bit of a low blow. You know, I think he went a bit too far. You know, I don't think you talk about no man, especially a fighter's financial situation, on the stage. You know, in other professional sports, that's something that's frowned upon. You talking about somebody's financial situation, how much money a player make, or you know what he don't make. You never talk about nobody else's financial situation. But hey, that's AB. You know what I'm saying? He gonna do what he want to do. But I seen a tweet come up, man. I want to read it. It says told by IBF that they have not ordered Anthony Joshua and Puev yet, as they respect that the WBO are next in line for mandatory. The WBO hasn't named their challenger, though Dillian White is number one in the rankings. So you know they're not gonna order Puev into the WBO. Order they mandatory, but Anthony Joshua, Robert Brandt signs a co-promotion deal with Bob Arum in Top Rank. So you know some news coming in. You know about the heavyweight division. If it ain't Wilder and Joshua, you know, I really don't even. I just take it in stride. I'm ready for Wilder and Fury to come through. But hey, AJ gonna keep, you know, recycling fighters, keep, you know, fighting twice a year and keep doing the same thing over and over again. So let him be. I didn't let it rest with him, man. He ain't gonna fight Wilder, bro. You know, at the end of the day, Wilder might as well just focus on being 51-0 and trying to get 50 knockouts to go with that, man, to be real. So, you know, that's what he can focus on. But hey, that is what it is, man. We can't face no big coward to be a man until he's ready to be a man. All right. So that's on him. So you can't be mad at AJ. But as far as Adrian Broner and Manny Pacquiao, I don't know, man. Y'all think Pacquiao can stop Adrian Broner? See, I really don't know. You know, I think Broner, he knows how to survive. You know, I think Broner knows how to survive. That's just my personal opinion. He knows how to survive in the trenches, and I think Broner hit hard enough, and I think I don't know. I think Pacquiao hit hard enough. I think Broner hit hard enough to get the knockout versus Pacquiao too, to be honest. But I just don't think Broner let his hands go. Broner came up there with a pot belly. He came in out of shape. You knew this fight was coming. You knew you had a fight coming. You know, he ill prepared still. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting that Adrian Broner, in my opinion, ain't taking this fight serious enough. You know, he ain't taking it serious enough. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, people can say what they want to say about the situation. Take a see it. CB Source say I see Pacquiao winning. He said I see Pacquiao winning a unanimous decision. I agree. Broner survived Madonna. He will survive Pacquiao. I think it's two different type of fighters too, man. I think Broner is. How can I say it? I think Pacquiao is, you know, with more accumulation than Madonna. I think he'll throw more punches than Madonna, in my opinion. So that's something to look at too. Madonna was throwing, you know, haymakers left and right, and he got tired. I don't think Pacquiao gonna get ass tired. Cool man said, man, salute. But you know, I think it's gonna be good. I think Pacquiao gonna go through the distance. Mike James 616 salute. I think it's gonna go the distance, man. If Broner win, so be it. I don't believe Floyd gonna give Broner a shot. You know, I don't think Floyd gonna give Broner a shot. He should, you know, but hey, at the end of the day, you know, let's see how many pay-per-views they said. How many pay-per-views y'all expect Broner and Pacquiao to sell? That's a good question. Roderick Bronick say Tiger, don't change your stripes. AB gonna always be a clown. Exactly. No matter how many times reality hit him in the face, Broner gonna be Broner. That's a fact. You know, once Madonna humbled him, and he didn't get humbled. He was on Showtime about a month later talking junk. Exactly. Broner know how to survive, but Pac by unanimous decision. But if AB let his hands go, shit, man, he ain't letting his hands go. If was a fifth, we all be drunk. You know, if he should let his hands go in the Madonna fight. You know, he should let his hands go in the Madonna fight. Y'all say 200,000, 560,000 pay-per-views will sell. I think it's gonna be higher than 200,000. It's gonna be higher than 300,000. This joint might do about 700,000. I know it's in a tough month. It's in January. They should have waited till around tax season. But I don't know. I gotta look at the promotion and what they do at 24/7 and and all this other stuff they do. But if they do some other stuff that really promote this fight, but it seemed like a lot of these networks and promotional companies, they don't promote boxing like they used to. You know what I'm saying? They don't promote good. You know, once they do the little press, the 3-city, 2-city, 4-city press tour. No, they forget about the fight. Like Deontay Wilder and Fury, they had so much momentum. The fight week of Conor McGregor and what's the old boy name? And Khabib. You know, they had stole that whole fight week from them until the press tour was over with. Then McGregor did the little press conference, and then obviously the festivities happened in the ring, and we knew what happened after that. So, you know, since then that fight ain't been a topic of discussion. You know what I'm saying? Not for real. And what else can help that out as well too is that ain't no boxing to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Ain't been no boxing to talk about. So they really could have dominated the month of November promoting Wilder and Fury with, you know, sit down interviews with documentaries on Deontay Wilder, not just the all access. They should have been doing something more to promote this fight and keep this fight in people's minds. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing interviews on ESPN and stuff of that nature and stuff for that. That's good, but you know, you would think they would have did, you know, Alabama football game and interviewed Deontay Wilder at halftime at an Alabama football game. You would think he would be at the Iron Bowl and they might get him to flip the coin out there, or he'd be at the Iron Bowl and they can get him to do an interview halftime on CBS at the Iron Bowl. You know, that's the type of things they need to do to put the spotlight on Deontay Wilder like they should. You know, you would think, you know, Tyson Fury, you know, they would have more literature, more documentary on Tyson Fury, more interviews about him, and you know, just promoting the fight and thinking outside the box and not waiting till the week of the fight to promote the fight. That's what I'm saying. Mike James Boxing salute. They should have let the fans in the press conference. I agree. You know, I agree, especially for AB. Yeah, you talking about AB and Pacquiao. I agree. Alex Santos said I agree. A lot of clueless key people in boxing. Yup. They don't know how to promote. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to be out here, you know, on YouTube, you know, doing the day-to-day shit, having like AB used to do the day-to-day shit and promote themselves and all that. They ain't doing enough, man, to promote this fight. And that's another reason why a lot of the boxers, you know, pay-per-view numbers don't prosper. You know, people need to see, you know, what you're doing and what you like to do for camp, and they need to, you know, get familiar with you and get to know your family and get to know your ins and outs. You know, people want to be able to sympathize with you through your personal life. And if you don't want to, you know, put your personal life out there, then you're not gonna be successful in this business. You know, heck, they could have had Fury or Wilder come on the Jimmy Kimmel show. They could have had one of them dudes, because they both funny dudes, been on the Saturday Night Live show. It's about promote, man. You know, and they lack promotion. They lack promotional skills, man. Every promoter do. Showtime needs to kill that press exclusive press. Yeah, I agree that they need to open that shit up to the fans as well. But I got some information on Wilder and Fury tickets, man. You know, for Eddie Hearn to say they're not doing well, okay. They had 1,800 tickets left. Fred told me that, but they didn't have a whole Staples Center open up. I believe the whole Staples Center, I believe it opens up. I think the Staples Center hold a lot of people. Shane Mosley and Margarita got the record for putting most people in the seats there. But, you know, they said overwhelming demand has led to more tickets being released for sale to the public at Staples Center for the Wilder Fury card. The new tickets are priced at $125 and $75 are on sale. All tickets for the event, which is promoted by Bomb Squad Enterprises and Queensberry Promotions in association with TGB Promotions and DeBella Entertainment, are available via AXS.com. The suggested retail price for the pay-per-view telecast $65 standard. So they really gonna do this shit? They really gonna put a standard pay-per-view price on this? You know, so I don't know how much the pay-per-view is, but it says standard retail price for pay-per-view is $65. Also, if you want to watch it at the movie theater, that's $25. I think I paid something like that to see Floyd and Berto. You know, I watched the undercard. Undercard was great. I seen the main event, but the undercard was worth the money. But I can't believe they're selling this at a $65 pay-per-view for in a $70 high definition. I think that's a huge mistake. I think that's a huge mistake. If they really gonna do this at a $65 pay-per-view, I think that's a humongous mistake. They should have sold this at a $50 pay-per-view. But thing about it is Anthony Joshua papers are $20, $20 in pounds, 20 in pounds, $40 in US money. So Deontay Wilder pay-per-view would almost double the price of in the US money. So his pay-per-view is gonna be $70. You know what I'm saying? With standard, because standard is extra with HD. HD is an extra $5. So he damn near doubles Anthony Joshua pay-per-view price. So that's something to look at as well. Denard Reed, salute. Banco Boxing. The Fox conference was better. Yeah, it was nice. The Fox conference was better. Triple G and Canelo was $85. Yeah, they was almost $100. That was a known commodity in my opinion. Canelo's a superstar. This is Deontay Wilder's first pay-per-view. I thought they would have reduced it to 50. I thought legitimately they would reduce it to 50. Alex Santos saying the UK on BT Sports is 20 pounds, so 40 USD in the UK. Curtis Anderson, salute. Yeah, I thought they would reduce it a little bit more, but hey, $70 is what it is, man. This pay-per-view getting ridiculous though, man. We're gonna be at $200 for subpar fights. And one of the reasons I don't buy pay-per-view, and I'm gonna just keep it real, one of the reasons I don't buy pay-per-view is because I never buy pay-per-view and feel like I got my money's worth, especially for the main event. Never. All the best fights, or when they go to pay-per-view, it just seems like the fighters don't be hungry enough. It don't seem like you got. When the last time you ever got a fight of the year on pay-per-view? You don't get it. Pay-per-view, I just seen is a jib. I just always thought of it this way. If I don't have to pay for the World Series, if I don't have to pay, I don't have to pay for the World Series. I don't have to pay for the Super Bowl or the NBA Finals, which is three of the biggest events in the U.S. And for NASCAR fans, you ain't got to pay for the NASCAR or pay for the tennis or pay for golf, or none of that. Why am I paying pay-per-view for boxing? And boxing, in my opinion, pay-per-view is not always the best product. You know what I'm saying? You always don't get the best product on pay-per-view. It's rare in boxing that you get the number one fighter versus number two fighter in the division. When boxing went to pay-per-view, it was one of the worst things that could have happened. Make sure to smash that like button if you ain't already did that. And now they want to, around the holiday season, you want to charge $70 for a pay-per-view. That's why more kids not in tune with boxing, because it's not accessible. Ain't nobody parents got $70 for a pay-per-view. Ain't nobody paying $70 for a pay-per-view for real. In the middle of December, on a Saturday night when I can get NBA, Sunday NFL come on the next day, Christmas 2 or 3 weeks away. You ask me for $70, and then it's a UFC pay-per-view at the end of the month. That's a hard sell, man. Then you want to come back in January with another pay-per-view, Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao. Then in March, you want to come back with another pay-per-view. At least that's around tax time, March 16th. That's hard. That's hard, man. You know what I'm saying? If I don't have to pay for my other favorite sports, that's quite hard. Yeah, I don't agree Pacquiao black, man. Terrell Bay said, I never heard it put that way. That makes an original thought. I'm an avid boxing fan. That makes so much sense. Salute, bro. No other boxing fans, no other sport make you pay for they quote unquote best. And with the Super Bowl, you're not gonna always get the best. NBA, you don't always get the best. The Western Conference Finals was better than the finals last year. So it's always hard to dictate what's going to be an elite matchup. But when you have a surefire elite matchup, boxing just tends not to give it to you. When you got two elite pound-for-pound fighters that's naturally right now in the same weight class, they don't give it to you. Your Crawford and your Errol Spence versus Crawford, a surefire banger right there. They can start building they start building it up, but they can do better. A surefire banger right there. They don't give it to you. Joshua versus Wilder, a sure knockout to happen. They don't give it to you. That's crazy, bro. You know, like wrestling. Wrestlers fell off so hard, bro. You know, it's a joke. You know, it's a joke. Yeah, 50 should have been the price because, you know, Pac and Broner are going to be 100 back-to-back. Exactly. And plus 50 would have made it still more $10 more higher than what an AJ pay-per-view would have translated over to US money. You know, but hey, go for the gusto. So be it. You asking $70, and I keep it real, man. Like I said, I critique everybody evenly. You asking $70. You asking $70. You asking $70 for you asking $70, right? For that undercard though. Jared Hurd in the mismatch, right? Luis Ortiz in the mismatch, Joe Joyce in the mismatch. That's crazy. You know, that's crazy. Yeah, wrestling is a joke, but it's more viewed than professional. Exactly, yeah, it is, and it's a big joke. I'm only paying for Bud and Spence or Spence and Keith and Wilder and John. I'll pay for Wilder pay-per-view if money right. Should be. You know, but you know, at the end of the day, that's a tough sell, you know, for me to hit the pay-per-view button and knowing that I'm only gonna get one fight, and it's a chance that Wilder and Fury don't live up to the expectations. Because let's keep it real. Fury, you know, is he back? Is he not back? Is he mentally stable? Is he not stable? Who knows? If Fury just coming back to get money and get the hell up out the sport and live his best life. You pay $70 and you don't get what you expect, or you don't get the fight you want, you're gonna be mad as hell, especially with a whole bunch of bum bashes on the undercard. They didn't give us one competitive fight on this undercard. I think you know, Adonis Stevenson and Gufic it would been, they could have just did Adonis Stevenson and Gufic as the co-feature in the split main event and went right to Wilder and Fury. To be honest, because that's that might be the best fight of the night. That's gonna be on regular Showtime before the Wilder card. You know, so you're gonna have to go get you some booze. You know what I'm saying? You got to get you some booze, man. You know, go get you some chicken wings after the Stevenson and Gufic fight, and then come back and hopefully the card is over with. Then you know there's a possibility that Luis Ortiz will knock out Kaufman easily, and Joe Joyce should beat Joe Hanks easily, and Jared Hurd should beat Jason Wellborn and no problem. So it's a good opportunity. We're gonna be waiting like Canelo. We're gonna be waiting like Canelo and Triple G too. You're gonna be sitting there waiting for hours because this undercard is horrible. It's a good chance it could be knockout, so they better be prepared for Errol Spence interview. They better have a whole bunch of interviews lined up. Okay, they better have a promo with Adrian Broner, Manny Pacquiao. They better unveil All Access. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao, Broner, and had an episode planned. This undercard can, if they really want, this undercard could be done in about an hour 30. Seriously, you got Joe Joyce knock out Joe Hanks like that. Kaufman and Ortiz could be knocked out like that. You know what I'm saying? Wellborn and Hurd could be knocked out like that. By 11 o'clock, we should be in the main event. We shouldn't have to wait till midnight, till Sunday morning for Wilder and Fury to get in the ring. I don't think Adonis fought in the U.S., but I'm not sure. I know Adonis got some issues, you know, with his with his past. But he came. I think he came to Kronk and Kronk Gym and fought before and sparred there before. So I don't know why not, but I don't know. The Rock never claimed to be black. He claimed to be Samoan. Yeah, everybody want to be black till it's time to be black. Remember that. Salute, Woodbug. Golden Glove boxing, salute. Anthony Yard should have fought Marcus Brown on the undercard. Yeah, Anthony Yard is on the untelevised portion of the undercard. Marcus Brown supposed to be fighting Badou Jack. You know what I'm saying? Well, like I said, everybody want to be black till it's time to be black. When it's time to be black and stand up for the black, nobody want to be black. Everybody, I'm Samoan. Cardi B said, I ain't black. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm this. Don't nobody want to be black though, but they all want to use the black culture. Because the black dollar will move everything. Trust and believe me. Without the black dollar, without the black consumer, blacks are the highest consumer in the United States, man. No other nationality spend money on high end shit than blacks. You know, everybody want to portray to be black. Oh, when they come, I ain't Tiger Woods. I ain't black. Give me 1 second. No, that's what it is, man. You know, so I don't have a lot of respect for a lot of people out here like that, man. I don't have a respect for a lot of these entertainers out here, man. Forget where they come from. That's a totally different conversation. Coolman said, when no one's talking about Mikey Garcia with Snack and Victor Conte. Hold on, give me 1 second. My mom calling. I didn't. 1 second, y'all. Let me answer this. Yeah, hold on, y'all. I'm coming right back. Just give me 1 second. 1 second, y'all. All right, we back. Yeah, my mom called. She telling me something about an iPhone. Like I got an iPhone. Yeah, about to get my turkey fries. She taking me my turkey fries. So getting ready to throw down tomorrow, man. Well, my girlfriend cooking tomorrow. I'm gonna go pick these cakes up and shit. So she throwing down starting tomorrow, man. Get everything in place, put everything in motion. Get this bird fried, you know, macaroni, cheese, stuffing, yams. I don't eat greens, so that's what it is, man. I'm gonna watch at the theater for 27, but yeah, I might go to the theater for the 25 ball. See if one of my dogs want to go with me. Take the little brat, you know, he be crying too much. I ain't changing no diapers. Sorry. You know, Cardi B said that whole ass shit. Yeah, she did, man. I can't remember exactly what quote she said about it, but yeah, you know, like I said, when it's time to be black, nobody want to step up and be black. That's a fact. You know, that's a super fact. But yeah, JC, I'm gonna check it out the movie theater too. I should do the movie theater, man. All theaters are too far away from me. It'd be like that, bro. The closest one to me is probably in the burbs, man. My license good, so I'll be going whatever. I might go through. I'm definitely check out Creed 2 this weekend, man. If I can't check it out on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna check it out this weekend. That junk gonna be super dope. Yeah, black people need to band together, spend their money together with black-owned entities. Yeah, that's true. All that stepped up are dead. All them that stepped up are dead or locked up. Yep, that's how they do you. Flame on 24 super chat, appreciate it. What do you consider A flop for Wilder and Fury and Spencer Garcia. That's an excellent question. The flop for Wilder and Fury, I'd say anything below 350. At 70 a pop, anything less than 350K. Now, if it was 50 a pop, I'd say about 450 or 500K under that. But at 350 a pop, at 70 a pop, yeah, 350K is a straight number. I think that's a success. You know, anything under that, man, that's a major flop. Mikey and Errol Spence, I say anything under 500K is a flop. But also, you got to remember the way what they pricing it at. And I said, and you got to think about the time of the year too. You know, Wilder and Fury were fighting at the worst time of the year. You fighting at the holidays after Black Friday. Okay, appreciate the super chat, Flame 24. After Black Friday, okay, they fighting after that. You feel me? Also, it's another it was a pay-per-view card before that when Conor McGregor could be. It was a pay-per-view card after that with the two girls, Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg. Then you got a pay-per-view in January. The reason why Spence and Mikey is in a better position is because people had their tax money back if the government don't hold it longer. Make sure you hit the like button. They had their tax money back by March 16th. You know, so I expect 500K from them. Anything below 500K, that's a disappointment. So anything below 350K for Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is a flop. And for Errol Spence and Mikey Garcia, due to the timing and you having a Mexican in there that push it, you have Errol Spence's community behind him, and now he had a black fan base behind him. I think anything less than 500,000 for that fight is unacceptable in my opinion. But we know Showtime and some of the PBC promoters tend not to promote fights well, you know. So that's something to look at. These dudes don't always promote these fights the way it should be promoted. Nobody's innovative. Nobody really want to spend the money on it. And one thing you learn about pay-per-views is this: these dudes don't want to spend. These dudes don't want to spend the money. Okay, they didn't want to spend the money to put it on network television. So what sense do it make if they don't want to spend the money to put it on pay-per-view, you know, to really promote the pay-per-view? No, Cool Man said no one's talking about. Y'all can do questions and I answer questions right now. Q&A. No one's talking about Mikey Garcia with Snack and Victor Conti, a known drug cheat. Shouldn't that be a big topic of discussion? Exactly. All them dudes with Snack is questionable to me. Devin Haney, Daniel Jacobs, Demetrius Andrade. I question them, man. You know, and what type of snake Victor Conti is. And people forget, you know, somebody told me that Victor Conti was the head of VADA. You know, so I mean, at the end of the day, he can say whatever you want to say about, you know, about Mikey Garcia, Errol Spence. I'm not rocking with no snake organization that canceled the final drug test after Canelo Triple G2, man. It's too much BS going on with VADA, man. Too much BS going on with VADA. These dudes not really doing drug testing 24/7. You know, ain't nobody gonna talk about that. You know, but if Spence was with Snack, that's all you hear about. What about Danny Jacobs? We was Snack. Danny Jacobs looked like a, you know, he looked like a chiseled warrior. Ain't nobody say nothing about Danny Jacobs. They talking about Charlo physique. Look at Danny Jacobs' physique. You know, they don't say nothing about Danny J. He was Snack too. Devin Haney, look at his physique. You know, nobody say nothing about them. I'm telling y'all, man, it's that hatred. It's that hatred they don't understand. You know, that hatred they don't understand, man. That's them Southern boys is built different. You know, blacks is built different. Our body physique is different from anybody else on this planet. Gotta remember that. Mark, what's going on, fam? Harry Ferguson, what did the sound bites for Creed 2 at the Wilder Ortiz? What did the sound bites for Creed 2 at the Wilder Ortiz fight? I'm not sure what you're saying. I didn't hear that. I understand, excuse me. Alex Santos, you heard Michael Hunter is fighting this Saturday against Ustanovo. Ustanovo. I didn't know he's fighting this Saturday, but I heard he had a fight coming. I know it was this Saturday. He fighting quick. He should have been the heavyweight. Josh Pop, you know, he gave Usyk some good work, you know, in the beginning, so he got tired. Josh Pop, how much you think Mikey and Earl doing? 500,000 at least. Play him on 24. Sorry. Let me get to that. Play him on 24. Spence pay-per-view might be cheaper and no problem, CJ. It might be cheaper. I doubt it. They probably gonna mark that hoe up. That's probably gonna be the same amount as Wilder. I expect if anybody it'd be more. It'd be Pacquiao and Broner that mark up. Zulu Immortal. With these prices, are they trying to get only wealthier fans in the sport and shutting out the ones who can't afford the big price? I guess so. That's what it seemed like. You know, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like they just trying to support man's sport. They trying to make it a rich man's sport. And ain't nobody got $70 around. Your average American, your working class American. Don't nobody around the holiday time got $70 to be throwing around. Seriously. Oh, I got $70 on a fight that may or may not deliver. When I could just stay up, I could watch the bowl game, the college bowl game, or that won't be on by then. Or I could stay up and watch basketball, or I could take my $70, give me some Hennessy, or go down to Buffalo Wild Wings, get some wings. Man, they be tripping with these prices, man. Zulu Immortal, yeah, okay, I got that one. Michael Hunter, I say anything under 200K just because what's the last heavyweight pay-per-view when Floyd first pay-per-view was around 300K. Yeah, I mean, just in the grand scheme of things, I'm gonna say 350. But 350. I think 200,000 is disrespectful. Yeah, they do 200,000, man. Joshua and Watt and Eddie gonna have a field day. But whatever they do, they gonna try to critique it and hold it. So Fox gonna promote it pretty good. Yeah, I think they will. That's another reason why I think Spence and Mikey gonna do 500,000 or better. Fox gonna promote it. I think by them doing pay-per-view Fox, you're gonna get the promotion. Through the NFL playoffs. Through the Super Bowl, you're gonna get promotions. So it makes sense. I think Mikey and Earl got the best shot to do the most, at least with Wilder and Fury. I don't know about Pacquiao and Broner. They both known commodities. 305K pay-per-view buys will be the same amount Hearn gets in from Sky Sports in the UK. All right. I think Mikey and Earl will do 300K. I think he's gonna do more than 300K. Josh Pop. Cool Man saying Victor Conte was a huge on masking agents. Yep. LDTB, I don't trust Conte. No, you don't. A lot of people don't know his history. They know his history. Some people do, but some people don't. Mikey said to Ellie, they taking Vada. I thought they was taking Vada. That's what he said in the beginning. I don't read too much of what these dudes say, bro. Negate so much on the good black fighters. Dave Thomas, Harry Ferguson. What we did the sound bites at the Wilder Ortiz fight. Oh, you said you did the sound bites for Creed 2 at the Wilder Ortiz fight. Okay. So you got something to do with the production of Creed 2? Harry Ferguson, Josh Pop. How do Spence do more than Wilder when Wilder more popular? Because Wilder is fighting the Mexican. Spence is fighting the Mexican fighter. That's how Mikey bring a Mexican fan base. Tyson Fury, he ain't got the love that AJ got in the UK, so he ain't gonna bring a lot of fans over like that. In my opinion, they ain't coming over here like they did for Ricky Hatton. Oh yeah, and then you got March Madness on Fox. Okay, I didn't think about that. Callie said it was VADA testing last week. Yeah. That's what he told me like a few weeks ago. That Mikey said, when you bring my favorite fighter series back for guy, it'll come back, man. It'll come back. I'll try to bring it back before the end of the year, man. It'll come back, man. Got to work on that. Got a lot of stuff on the menu right now, but yeah, let's see what's going on. I forgot I got FanDuel tonight. Dwight Howard out Tuesday. Thomas Bryant draws first start of career. I pass on playing Thomas Bryant. That mean that motherfucking gonna have a career game. Y'all got some more questions, man? Let me know. Don't forget we're going live in about 7:30. I hope to go live. We're gonna talk about the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation. Me and the Cali Enigma. So Yep. So ain't too much going on. Oscar Valdez supposed to come back January 12th. Like I said, Joshua and Puev ain't be ordered no time soon. Robert Brandt signed with a co-promotional deal with Top Rank. Martin Murray gonna face Hassan Nadam. Have no interest. Brian Jennings, well, he fighting Nadam December 22nd, Manchester Arena on a Warrington and Frampton card. Brian Jennings will face Oscar Rivas in the heavyweight class January 19th, Turner Stone Casino. It will be on a it will in New York. Shakur Stevenson will be the co-feature on the ESPN Plus card. I heard Klitschko and Usyk got ruled off in anti-Joshua April 13th. Dimitri Bivol light heavyweight title defense against John Pascal. I think was that this weekend. I don't know when that. I don't have no interest in that fight. I wouldn't mind going to Atlantic City check it out. Mayweather promote. Well, yeah, Tank and Tevin might fight. So that's something to look at. It seemed like they're gonna let Tank go over to the zone and fight Tevin Farmer and try to make that fight happen. So that's something to look out for. That's anything else we missed, man. I'll get back to the chat in a minute. Manny Pacquiao brought back Freddie Roach. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons that Manny Pacquiao left Freddie Roach is because he couldn't get into the United States. Okay, he couldn't get to the United States. So if you can't fight in the United States. Freddie Roach got fighters in the U.S. He can't be going to the Philippines and accommodating Manny Pacquiao. Now that Manny Pacquiao back in the United States, it makes sense to work back with Freddie Roach. No. So yep, that's what the business is, man. So let's see what else we got. All right, we got some more questions, man. Harry Ferguson, I went to the Eagles game in London. They hated Wild. They hate Wilder over there. They hate Wilder. I don't know why. They need to hate AJ. He the sucker. How much you think Spencer Crawford will do? I don't know. That depends on what Earl and Mikey do. If Earl and Mikey do good, that's gonna affect Spencer Crawford numbers. So it depends. How is Melo gonna fit in with LA? Melo ain't going to LA. Is he? Is Melo going to LA? Ooh, the Clippers. Melo might not be back in the league, man. Funny that Porter and Thurman didn't respond to Crawford and Spence talking about them. Nope. Cool Man said, man, they got their tail between their legs. Crawford, Spence, Sean Porter ain't do no Macho Randy Man Savage. He didn't get on the Instagram. He didn't get on Facebook. He don't get on YouTube. They act like they ain't hear that happen to Keith Thurman too. Keith Thurman, original trainer, probably rolling over his grave. Ben Getty. Keith Thurman a whole hoe. A whole hoe. 6ix9ine need to get a German suplex off the Golden Gate Bridge. Takashi got hit with the Rico. 6ix9ine gonna snitch. He got to. Yeah, he got to snitch. Yeah, I mean, he in general population right now. We're gonna talk about that later. 175 need to step it up. I got to go take a shit. Josh Pop stupid, man. Gangsta P. Wilder needs to go to some Laker games and be on the NBA TNT. Some later game. Yeah, he should. These dudes don't know how to promote, man. After Spence slaughter Mikey, he gonna be the biggest star because the Mexicans will hate him, and this sports hate equal money. That's a good point, Lockhart. That's an excellent point. Laker games. Spell check. I know what you meant. Ferguson is talking nonsense. Spence has the fear of God and Thurman and Porter. Hi, sir. Yep. So does Crawford. Travis Spewer. What's going on, family? Zulu and Mortar. How about Sean Porter said he's the real boogeyman in the division and he wants Crawford. Yeah, I'll see it when I believe it. Sean Porter and Thurman both braiding each other here at sleepovers. Y'all stupid, man. Y'all stupid, man. They some jokes, man. Make some real jokes, man. And I had something interesting, and I'll make this a thumbnail after this get done processing, man. I got an interesting something interesting that came up, but I want to discuss it towards the end of the video. And we made it that far. So give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. All right, it was an interesting video NBT Boxing put up on Twitter today. Matter of fact, I'll read the quote. It says that Oscar De La Hoya, US Today on Oscar De La Hoya on if the judges might favor him. I think so. Unfortunately, that's boxing. It's all politics. It's all about money. What the WBC sees is that I'm a young fighter. If I win the title, I obviously make more money than Whitaker or anybody else. That's what he said. So that's what he said. So he says, you know, basically the WBC influence is influenced by, you know, his appeal and making money and stuff of that nature. So that's unfortunate. My mom here, my dog barking. This dude barking, man. I'm trying to see where he posted it at. I seen it earlier. But yeah, it was a video he had went up, man. And that was the topic of discussion, talking about you know, talking about that, talking about the what the WBC favor, and that's real, man. It's unfortunate. Here we go, right here. Let me play this for y'all, and we end off on that, man.
I'll give you the quote. When you said, I think it's possible, Oscar, there was a quote that appeared from you several days before the fight in USA Today, which now may bear some relationship to what happened. And I'll give you the quote. When you said, I think it's possible that I would hold sway with the judges, not on fistic merit. Unfortunately, that's boxing. It's all politics. It's about money. What the WBC sees is that I'm a young fighter. If I win the title, I will make more money than Whitaker or anybody else. Accurate quote?
Well, not accurate quote, but it's basically true. I mean, boxing is influenced by different things other than great fighters and good performances and other things. So, I mean, every sport is like that, not just boxing, but every sport in general.
Yep. So you heard what he said. The WBC cares about the money. You know, they care about popularity. They care about the money. That's what they want overall. They don't want the best fighter representing their belt. They want the most lucrative fighter representing their belt. And, you know, and that's unfortunate. You know, that's unfortunate. You know, you don't want the best fighting the best. What else? You just want the guy who got the most money. And then, you know, if the guy who ain't got, you know, if the guy that got the most money Mexican, they're gonna provide that protection. You know, maybe the Olympics not. Yeah, you know, Oscar De La Hoya. You know what snakes do. You know, snakes try to throw other people up under the bus with them. You know, cash over the sport, over prestige of the sport. You know, that's what all the sanctioned belt bodies pretty much care about is that money. You know. They don't care about, care about boxing. They care about that cash, man. You know, Mauricio Sulaiman Jr. a joke. I've been saying that for a year now, 2 years now. Ever since he took over, he's just been terrible. You know, he's been mad terrible, man. And, you know, he was wrong with boxing, man, to be honest. He was really wrong with boxing. And it's unfortunate, man, that we got him, you know, that's over WBC, man. They need to get him up out of there. Games PP said NBT don't upload that much on YouTube. He be uploading on he be active on Twitter though. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody that came through, man. Shout out to Mambo Jumbo, Alex Santos, Flame on 24, Games PP, Travis Spewer, The Sweet Science. Y'all go subscribe to him. Denard Reed, Harry Ferguson, Zulu Immortal, you know, Charles Tiller, Mr. Lockhart, Games CP, Josh Pop, Alex Santos, Cool Man, Said Man, LDTB Almighty Law 703. I see you. Also, Mark Wonderlick. Michael Johnson. I see you. Who else we got up in the building? Mark, I see you. Appreciate the super chat from Flame On 24. JC, I see you. And everybody else that came through, I definitely appreciate. Mike James 601 616, I see you as well. Appreciate everybody that came through, man. Probably gonna go live in a couple more hours, man. And gonna talk about that 6ix9ine situation with Cali Enigma. He wanted to hop on and do it, man. Alex Santos Mauricio acts like a rich Tyler. That's what he is. A spoiled rich Tyler. You know what I'm saying? That needs to do some sit-ups, man. What if 6ix9ine boxed? I doubt it, bro. Put some respect on his name, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out. I definitely appreciate everybody for rolling through. Much blessings for you and yours. We gone.